What I'll do, I'm going to tell it hits 10 seconds. Go ahead and start right now. And then what I'll do, when it hits 10 seconds, I'll have a...
You'll go for it.
I'll know when I can start as opposed to, you know, trying to beat the timer here. So here it comes, 7, 8. All right, so...
He makes it look so easy,
I don't
but
want to
I
break
know
his concentration,
it's not.
yeah. Are you counting?
He's counting down the seconds because his hand's probably already starting to hurt, because he said before, as soon as he gets to the 30-second mark,
yeah,
it starts to hurt your hand a little bit.
Starts to cramp up a little bit.
And right now we are at the 34 mark because we had an extra 10 seconds added on, and we're still going.
And we're coming up on the 1 minute mark.
We have
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming up on your Central Coast News, a local magician tries to break a world record and is going to do it on this show. There he is. You don't want to miss this. Well, we have a special guest here today. A local magician is trying to break a world record, and he's going to try and do it right now, right here on the show. And
Rich Ferguson is here with us this morning. Good morning.
Good morning, guys.
Good morning, Rich.
Hey, nice to see you guys.
What are you going to be doing for us?
Well, you know, you, Tony, you've known me a long time.
Yes.
You've seen me do a lot of stuff with coins and poker chips and cards and stuff. There's a modified version of rolling something over your fingers, and that's at the fingertips, as I showed in the little clip earlier. So we thought we'd see how many of those I can do in a minute.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so what do we know what the record is right now?
It's around 58, 59.
Around
so
58.
It would be really cool to break that 60 mark, because then it's more than you know, because then it's back and forth 120 something times, and that would be really cool.
Wow.
Yeah.
So now, is this your own record that you're breaking?
You know, coincidentally it is. I broke the previous record by a little bit, and then I'm going down to LA tonight, and kind of it's a tour for the Record Setters Book of World Records. And today in LA we're doing a big event, and they're on tour for a couple weeks all around the country and in Canada as well, doing some publicity for the book. But also there's a lot of celebrities there, and it's a really fun events for fans to come out and see some of their wacky things that people do around the world. You know. Yeah,
exactly. And before you do this, I want to ask you, how did you get involved in doing this in the first place? I mean, you're a magician by trade, but how did you get involved with the coin rolling and poker chips?
It just kind of is the nature of the beast, you know. I'm into it, and it's just with my experience in poker and playing with poker chips. It's just kind of one of those things that naturally progressed into getting fast with chips and stuff, you know. And then the coin ring, I got married a couple years ago, and 3 years ago actually, and I don't wear jewelry, and I wore this thing, and started fiddling with it, and it became kind of a weird knack you develop, you know. So
I'm sure your wife really appreciated that too. Yeah, exactly.
And you make it look really easy, but it's actually pretty difficult. And if you move your hands like that for a little while, you actually kind of get pretty tired. So is this going to be a big challenge for you to do it for a minute or over a minute?
I'm risking carpal tunnel for you.
Oh, we appreciate it. Thank
sure.
you.
Not a problem.
Well, okay, do you want to go ahead?
Not really. Okay. But sure, let's do it.
Just give us like an example so they can see what you're going to be doing.
I brought my handy phone here, and I'm gonna set a timer on it. So you guys
just let me know when I can hit start for you.
And I thought I'd bring another ring that's just a little bit more visible, I think, maybe for people to see. Okay. And you hit start, and what I'll do, I'm going to tell it hits 10 seconds. Go ahead and start right now. And then what I'll do, when it hits 10 seconds, I'll have a...
You'll go for it.
I'll know when I can start, as opposed to, you know, trying to beat the timer here. So here it comes, 7, 8. All right, so...
He makes it look so easy,
I don't
but
want to
I
break
know
his concentration,
it's not.
Yeah. Are you counting?
He's counting down the seconds because his hand's probably already starting to hurt, because he said before, as soon as he gets to the 30-second mark, it starts to hurt your hand a little bit.
Starts to cramp up a little bit.
And right now we are at the 34 mark because we had an extra 10 seconds added on, and we're still going.
And we're coming up on the 1 minute mark.
We have
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You made it!
All right. Yes, it doesn't look that amazing. amazing, you know, because it's all self-contained. But man, I'm telling you, the cramps are kicking in. That was 62. So
62.
We'd have to go back and watch the tape to make sure that all of them went all the way across.
All the way across.
They didn't stop short like this. But as long as they went all the way across and back, so that's 124 back and forth is what that was.
So you broke the world record.
That's amazing.
Congratulations.
Thank you. By two, I think. By two, I think. Well, we have to go back and officially make sure that they all counted, and that's the key thing.
We'll have to go back and see that slow-mo.
Yeah, there was one in the middle. It was a little bit rough. But yeah, you were saying earlier that as you're going back and forth, it's you're pinching and you're rotating with your fingers and you're squeezing together, which is not normal for you. So you have movements in all directions at all times, and after about 40 seconds, it doesn't.
Like,
it's not fun anymore.
So Rich, show Cassandra how she can do it.
Okay, so actually, for folks at home, it's actually not that hard.
Like how I volunteered to take that away.
Oh, yeah.
Here, you can borrow this one if you want.
Okay.
And you just pinch it just like you've picked it off the table, just like that, not like that, so just dangling. And you're doing it that hand, okay, so, and you're going to
because I'm right-handed, so I got to
let it leverage up. See how it does that? Put the next finger here, and now put your first finger, no, you're getting it. Put your first finger and go across.
Okay.
Change that gap, then let go with your thumb, and then twist.
I have like baby hands.
Or if, to get it really fast, what you do is you toss, so you're tossing, so you
Me and my baby hands here.
I think you have mastered it, Cassandra.
It's close.
Hardly.
So let's pinch, and then this out. No, right.
Maybe
there.
I need a smaller ring.
No, I'm gonna help you right
pinch.
there. There you go. Stop. Put this finger here. Now pull back. Let it twist. Put that one there. Put those together. Put that one away. No. You almost have it. Now pull back with that finger. Pull back right there, and then pull back. Yes, that's it. And then now go back. There you go.
Look, you did it once.
Not bad. That ring might be a little too big for you,
I know.
too.
Yeah. And it only took you a couple minutes to do it, right?
I know. See, this
Just to do
this
one.
is pretty hard.
That's it.
I challenge you all to try
That's
this
amazing,
out.
Rich.
Wait, your time's up.
Really
Okay.
Yeah, right. Well, congratulations. I think that's great.
It's fun stuff.
Yeah, it's fun to... So any other plans to break any other kind of
I have a whole ton of records with them, and most of them revolve around cards and coins and things like that. I have a ton, but this one is just, it's very mainstream. It was popularized on a few movies lately, and like The Prestige and things like that. So a lot of people are dabbling in it, so you know, it's a neat record to have.
It really is very cool to see. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for joining us, and I'm going to keep, oopsies.
You'll be doing that on the weather.
Yeah, right, exactly. Yeah, I don't think so. Thank you, Rich. We appreciate it. And say what, we'll be right back.